Welcome to your daily energy reading. I am Veronica. This is Veronica's Dreams Tarot. So how y'all doing? I had that upside down. Guess what? I have a little bit of a sneak peek here. So these are just examples. That's the moon card from the deck I'm creating. It's really pretty, huh? And I will show you this. Some of these I'm like figuring out corners and stuff. That's the three of clarity. I'm using crystals instead of swords. So yeah, there's two. Well, here's the chariot. It's a beautiful deck. It's coming out gorgeous. I should have a copy in at least a couple weeks, maybe a little longer. Anyway, that's good news, huh? So I'm really excited about it. It's beautiful. Very excited. Um, the other thing is I just got an offer on my house, so I'm moving. Problem is they gave me 2 week lead time to move, so I may be a little late getting out my April readings. Just a forewarning, I might not be, but I'm going to try to get everything I can done. But that's a lot of recording and working full time and trying to get all the move coordinated. I'm a little stressed. So let's get started here. Hope everyone's doing fantastic. I certainly am. I'm very excited about my deck. Was excited to give you guys a sneak peek of it. I didn't hold it up there too long because I don't have it copyrighted yet, so I want to do that. Okay, my watch is telling me to move. I'm done. Let's get started. What we got going on? 3 cards. 10 of Cups. I'm going to turn these around. 9 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. Okay, get that done. I like that. The 10, 9, 3 of Wands. Yeah. What you don't see. 4 of Pentacles. Unexpected. 7 of Cups. Challenge. Tower. Oh, where does this lead? Sun. I like that. 7 of Wands. That's okay. We'll just, I don't think I need to go past that. 6 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. This is really like, yeah, there is something like you're moving towards something, but that 10 of Cups here with the 9 of Cups, you're in a really good, it could be relationship or just in a really good place. The 10 of Cups with the 9, reaching those dreams, reaching those wishes. It's like you're getting what you wished for. So if you're in that position right now, that's what it is. And the cool thing with this ending by the 3, this is something that you've expected. You expected to happen. You've worked for it and you expected it because the 3 of Wands, right? Seeing your ships come in. And I think it's just saying this is something that you have worked on. And it's kind of coming out like you expected it to. I would say things are going to probably change, but with it following the sun, I don't think it's a bad change. It just might change. Let's clarify a little bit. Let's clarify that 10 of Cups first. I want the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. What is the 10 of Cups? More information. I feel like this could be, well, it could be relationship. It could be home. Oh, that's interesting. Empress with the Strength. Yeah, this is something that, yeah, you've been trying to nurture for a while with that Empress card. The Strength just says, yeah, this is something that I probably have had to be a little bit patient about before it really kind of developed into a 10. Basically, it's kind of grown recently. You feel like it's hitting a pivotal moment. But you had to really put a lot of energy into it with the Empress and the Strength. It's taken a bit. Like a lot of times I see the Strength as patience. So let's look at the 3 of Wands here. What is the Wands telling us? What is the Wands? That's the Temperance with the Strength again. So again, this has been something that you have had to be strong about, but you've created it. The Temperance is, to me, it's also a card of alchemy. So I do feel like you've created this. You've made this happen. And I do believe that the Temperance and the Strength are saying that, yeah, you've come a long way. So this is definitely something that you need to stay up on. And I think that the what you don't see is the 4 of Pentacles is, I don't even think it needs to be clarified. This is something that you have held on to. It's been a strong belief of yours. With all of those cards that we're getting, this has been something that you've been working on for a long time, and it's finally happening. And so this is just that reminder that this has been something you've been holding on to. The unexpected is the choices. So once you reach a goal and you see it clearly, you now have new choices. And I don't think you expected that. So what is the Seven of Cups here? What is the Seven of Cups? Seven of Cups with the Ace of Swords. I think that you realize this is why it's unexpected. I mean, it's just telling us the same thing. Here's that aha moment. Yeah, I have a ton of choices. It's not, I mean, everyone's going to be different on what those choices are, but I feel like, when we reach goals, sometimes we're happy for a minute, right? We've reached the goals we worked really hard for, but then there's that next step. And I feel like you're in that next step, and it kind of comes as a surprise to you. You figured you'd be in this moment for a while, but if that's not really what's happening. And I feel like that's what the Tower is, because that's your challenge. Things are going to change. And I think what's happening, again, the change isn't necessarily as surprising as the Tower may seem, to be, but I feel like what's happening here is um, your you reach those goals, you have what you're expected, but with that choice card and the Tower, it's like you don't expect it to kind of move where it's going, and that's the Tower. It's not necessarily that this is going to change. How you expect it to move forward is changing. And let's take a look further into that Tower card. If that makes sense. Queen of Cups with the Hangman. Yeah, you're still headed for something that you love with the Queen of Cups, but there's something here that you're now looking at differently, and it comes from the fact that you've reached your goals. I think this is all just kind of unexpected that things would keep moving, but things do. And I just feel like because this was such a big goal, I feel like you felt like it would last longer or something, like you weren't expecting things to change so quickly moving forward. We have the Sun, and where this leads with the Seven of Wands. I do find that even with the change coming in, that might be a little bit of a challenge. There is still a lot of joy happening. Now, I think also with the Seven of Wands, it's saying, yeah, you might be happy, but you may need to stand your ground a little bit and say no or yes or whatever. This is what I think. This is what I want. This is what I, want to do. So I would just, keep that in mind. I don't think that Seven of Wands is bad. I think that sometimes when we're, day to day, we have to say, no, this is what I want, not that. So let's take a look at the Sun. Yeah, Three of Cups. Yeah, you're celebrating. Yeah, this is a new adventure for you. So yeah, that's what makes you happy. You're excited. And I do feel like the Three of Cups is good. I feel like it's celebrating something with people. You have people around you that you care about, whether it just be a partner or more than that, it doesn't really matter. But the Fool is like you feel free, you feel good, you feel like you're really headed in the right direction, and you're kind of letting things happen. You're not controlling it, and that even makes you feel a little. That Sun even makes that Sun feel better. It makes it feel a little more joyous because you're not trying to control anything. The Seven of Wands. Let's look a little further. Now, I think that's when you say, "Oops, I gotta control it a little bit." Let's see more about the Seven of Wands. More. There's that Temperance, and then there is the Six of Cups. Yeah, there's, you're kind of looking back a little bit with that Six of Cups, and the Temperance see, you've made this, you've created it, right? It's this whole thing that's happening here with the Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups. This has been something you've been dreaming about, wishing about. You've made it happen. And the Temperance is about that alchemy of making it happen. You put your mind to it, you did it. The Six of Cups is, though, there's something here still from the past that you want to I think you're kind of being reminded of something that happened in the past, maybe, and you may feel like last time something like this happened, I didn't stand up for myself, so I'm going to this time. It feels more like that kind of energy where there's something, a lesson you learned, and you're going, okay, well, now I got to stand up for that. Last time I didn't. Or could be even the other way around, but I don't feel like it is. I feel like more like you let an opportunity go or you didn't stand up and you said, okay, and that's what that is. So I don't think the Seven of Wands is by any means negative or anything. Is there anything else we need to know today? The Queen of Wands with the Empress. So there's that healing energy. Queen of Wands. You know, I feel like it is bringing that out in you, kind of like the excitement. The Queen of Wands has that all that motivation and excitement. And then the Empress is you really taking care of this situation. I don't think this is about taking care of you. I think it's about taking care of this 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups energy that you're creating here. And I feel like you're just going to continue to take care of it. I think these two cards, coupled with the rest of the reading, it gives me like this feeling of hope, actually. Like everything is going to be exactly how you plan it. And I feel like with that Queen of Wands too, there's going to be a feeling of really enjoying it. And that feels really good. What is your advice? Oh, Page of Cups. So yeah, I mean, I like that as advice because it's reminding us to give a gift, right? Like share your happiness, share what's happening, because and you don't have to share what, anything private, but I mean, share with the world that you are happy, show your joy, show your excitement, show that you're proud of what you've done. That's a gift in itself. When people get to see you excited about something, then they can turn around and get excited about maybe something completely different. But sometimes I think it's really refreshing when people actually show their joy, and not like, like, I don't know, I'm not saying any one of you complain, but you sometimes you hear from your friends and you hear the negative. You're not always hearing the positive. And I think this is really showing that positive, and I think it'll be really nice. So there you have your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that thumbs up button. Please, please, please give me a comment. I appreciate you. Take care. Have a beautiful day.